Hey, welcome back to the Big Rank Show. Thank you for joining me. Now, today, we're going to discuss some of the final days of Donald Trump as President of the United States. Now, we all know all the havoc he caused while president. And we know that it's going to be years before all of that is settled. But unfortunately, we are starting to see how close to an attempted coup he really got on January 6th and before. Even in the days leading up to January 6th, in December, in late December, he was pressuring the DOJ to basically help him change the results of the election. At one point, an official from the DOJ sent him a letter or an email back saying that we don't do that. He had sent them a letter or an email requesting them to basically help him rig the election or steal the election. It'd be a better term, huh? Because he lost the election. There's no question about that. There's even parts where he admits it. But he wrote an email to the DOJ basically demanding them to allow or to basically make it as if the election was a complete fraud, and then he would let the Republicans and him take care of the rest. Is that not trying to steal an election? Now, I'm going to be reading a few things here for you that I have found. So if I turn away from the screen, I'm sorry. But what we have here, there is a timeline that I found on the internet of things he did. I found it over at CNN.com. And it's basically 3 bullet points of what took place in late December of 2020. At first, on December 20th, it says here that Trump pressured acting DOJ officials, like acting attorney Jeffrey Rosen, on December 27th, to just say the election was corrupt and leave the rest to me and the R congressman. Of course, that's him and the Republican congressman. And what did they do on January 6th? They tried to steal the election. But then they sent their buddies as well to try and do it by force. And that's according to notes of acting Deputy Attorney General Richard Donahue. He shared with House investigators the other day. A day later, at least one DOJ official, Jeffrey Clark, who apparently was in charge of the civil division. He apparently had bought into the lies and wanted to make Donald Trump happy, and drafted a letter suggesting that there were election irregularities, even though there weren't. But this was rebuffed by other top acting officials. And then the last thing to talk about is how people basically quit, or were starting to quit and put their letters of resignation out. Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. That's when he decided to start calling Georgia and demanding that they find 11,000 votes. And starts where the big lie started. To this day, he still swears he won with no evidence. But the fact is, the man sat there in December and was trying to attempt to steal the election. The good thing is it didn't work. The sad thing is, though, he's going to run again in 2024. And I don't know who wins. But anyhow, this has been the Big Ranch Show. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you down the road.